Hello everybody, it's Tsitsipas back with another video. Alright guys, Tsitsipas is through to the quarterfinal after an epic 5-set battle against Jannik Sinner. After 4 hours and 2 minutes, Tsitsipas comes through. A very electric match. Tsitsipas wins the first 2 sets and looked pretty not rock solid, but he looked at least the more clutch player, maybe not the better player in those both 2 sets, but for sure the clutch player, the player who took his opportunities, something that Sinner didn't do the first 2 sets. Sinner had a bunch of breakpoint opportunities in those 2 sets, especially the first set, but Sinner couldn't capitalize in many of those breakpoint opportunities, and Tsitsipas he did. So Tsitsipas was the slightly better player the first 2 sets, and he was leading the match very right, so 2 sets to love. But Sinner didn't disappear, he didn't vanish, he stayed in there, he was composed, he stayed toe-to-toe with Tsitsipas and won the 3rd and 4th set. He still was not taking his chances crazy much. For instance, in the 4th set, Sinner has 8 breakpoint opportunities, and he converts in only 1 of them in the 4th set. So he was not very effective in breaking Tsitsipas' serve. He was creating a lot of breakpoint opportunities, but he was not very effective. So Sinner had breakpoint opportunities in all 4 sets. Tsitsipas. In all 4 sets, and he had a bunch of breakpoint opportunities, especially the first set, the 3rd and the 4th set. Especially those 3 sets, Sinner had a bunch of breakpoint opportunities. Not so many in the 2nd set. Tsitsipas also had breakpoint opportunities, but not as many as Sinner. I will come to the conclusion how many in total they both had. All in all, this match, they both splitted the sets, the first 4 sets. Tsitsipas was the slightly better player the first 2 sets, at least the more effective player. Sinner was the better player the 3rd and 4th set, and that's why he won, of course, the 3rd and 4th set. And then when they went into that 5th set, the momentum was on Sinner's side because he won the last 3 and 4 sets. So he was coming into that 5th set with more confidence, maybe, because he was the player who won the 3rd and 4th set. But in the 5th set, Tsitsipas, he was like, he just decided, you know what, I will not lose to you. It is me who is one of the 3-4 biggest favorites to win this Australian Open 2023. It is not you, Jannik Sinner. I took you out last year's Australian Open in straight sets. You should be satisfied taking 2 sets from me. I will not give you anything anymore. And Tsitsipas, he started to hit the ball big. He started to play much cleaner tennis in the 5th set. He started to serve really great, which he didn't do in the 3rd and the 4th set so much. And he just didn't give Jannik Sinner an inch of a chance in that 5th set. He was clutch as you can be, took the ball early, was hitting big, was serving big, and just was taking his teeth into Jannik Sinner's service games. He created 6 breakpoint opportunities in the 5th set, Stefan Tsitsipas, in 2 different games, and in one game, Jannik Sinner, he saved all 3 of the breakpoint opportunities that Tsitsipas created in the 5th set. But in the other game, where Tsitsipas created another 3 breakpoint opportunities, then Sinner saved 2 of them. So Sinner saved 5 breakpoint opportunities in that 5th set. But when Stefan Tsitsipas created his 6th breakpoint opportunity in the 5th set, Jannik Sinner couldn't save that 6th one, and Tsitsipas broke Jannik Sinner's serve in the 5th set. And after that, Tsitsipas really never went back. He never looked back. He would just push that beast mode button, or call it what you want, at least a beast both button when it comes to serving, and he held his serve comfortably, and actually held his serve comfortably the entire fifth set. He won the games 40-love or 40-15. So Jannik Sinner Jannik Sinner created in total 26 breakpoint opportunities, my tennis friends all around the world, in 4 sets combined. In the first, second, third, and fourth set, he created 26 breakpoint opportunities. But in the fifth, Jannik Sinner didn't see any single breakpoint opportunity in Stefano Tsitsipas service games. Why? Because Stefano Tsitsipas, he raised his level in that fifth set, especially in the serving department. So, and Tsitsipas, on the other hand, he created 6 breakpoint opportunities in the fifth set, and he converted in 1 of them. In all, in the total of the match, actually, Jannik Sinner creates 26 breakpoint opportunities, and he converts in 4 of them. Tsitsipas, he actually creates only 11 breakpoint opportunities the entire match, and he converts in 5 of them. So obviously Jannik Sinner had all the chances to win this match. He really had. He could have won this match 3-love or 3-1 if he had been more effective. But when they went into that fifth set, Jannik Sinner was the clearly worst player. Tsitsipas was serving better. Tsitsipas was hitting this forehand better. Tsitsipas was playing a cleaner set. In the total in that fifth set, Tsitsipas wins 29 points. Jannik Sinner wins 21 points. So Tsitsipas wins 8 more points than Jannik Sinner in that fifth set. All in all, in the match, Tsitsipas wins only 3 more points than Jannik Sinner. Tsitsipas wins 154 points. Jannik Sinner wins 151 points. So all in all, Tsitsipas wins only 3 more points than Jannik Sinner. But in that fifth set alone, which was the deciding factor who will win the match, obviously, Tsitsipas wins 8 more points than Jannik Sinner in that fifth set. So in the end, the better player won. The more cleaner player, the more consistent player, the better server in the end won. At least in the fifth set. In the fifth set, it was not much you could discuss who was the better player. The first 4 sets, you can make the argument that Jannik Sinner maybe was the better player, at least in 3 of them, where he had a bunch of breakpoint opportunities. But in the fifth set, Jannik Sinner really didn't stand a chance. If you look at all the stats, Tsitsipas lands 72% first serve in, which is a very high number of landing first serves in. He wins only 67% behind his first serve. That is not a high number to be Stefan Tsitsipas. And he wins 54% behind his second serve, Stefan Tsitsipas. And he does 55 unforced errors and 48 winners. So Tsitsipas actually does 7 more unforced errors than winners. And Tsitsipas does 12 aces and 3 double faults. Jannik Sinner, he does 11 aces, 3 double faults. He lands 68% first serve in. 68% first serve in, which is also a great number. He wins 72% beyond his first serve, which is higher percentage in winning beyond your first serve than Tsitsipas. With Jannik winning 72% of the points behind his first serve, Tsitsipas wins only 67% of the points behind his first serve. And winning points behind second serve, Jannik Sinner wins 52% of the second serve points. Tsitsipas is slightly better there with 54% in winning points behind his second serve. And Jannik Sinner, he did 54 winners and 54 unforced errors. So Jannik Sinner actually has a better winner unforced error ratio. He really has. 54 winners, 54 unforced errors. It is 0 there in the winners unforced errors ratio. Tsitsipas, he does 7 more unforced errors than winners. In the end of the day, the more clutcher player won this match, and the clutcher player was Tsitsipas. If you look, what decided this match was who was converting, who was taking his chances more. Tsitsipas, 11 breakpoint opportunities, he converts in 5 of them. Jannik Sinner, 26 breakpoint opportunities, he converts in only 4 of them. That was what made this what decided who will win this match. The player who took his opportunities more. And that is what tennis is all about, especially when the match is this close as this was. when these matches are this close as this was, the player who will be the more effective one, the player who will be more clutch one, the player who will be the more consistent one in taking these opportunities, that will be the player who will win. The player who wins the bigger points will win the match. And that in this match, the player who won the bigger points was Stefan Tsitsipas, not Yannick Sinner. Alright guys, I hope you did it. If you did, give them a thumbs up, subscribe, see you next time. Peace.